Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido Loca here with a story about crew member sexy time. Welcome to the channel everybody. This is Tony with Lido Loca and this is the Lido Loca YouTube channel. If you are new here and you like cruise news, cruise tips, cruise vlogs, anything cruise related, consider subscribing with the notification bell on so you know when all of our new videos hit the interwebs, the internets. Go online, I don't know, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. All right, on to the story of the day. This story hit the wire a couple days ago. It's a sweet story about a couple in their 60s going on their first cruise ever, a really high-end, nice $9,000 cruise on the Norwegian Pearl going from Singapore to Thailand. They made their way onto the cruise ship, they made their way to their cabin, and they didn't just find chocolates and champagne waiting for them, they found a couple of crew members getting freaky. Now, as you can imagine, this would be a shock to any system, not what you're expecting when you board the cruise ship, and after some rigmarole, they got their cabin emptied out. Now, they didn't want the same cabin, but unfortunately, the ship was sold out and they had to take that cabin. And so they finished their cruise and they have been looking for different levels of compensation. And the most that Norwegian has done is offer them some onboard credit and some future credit. Shocking, right? So to me, this is not really the story. That's the nuts and bolts. You can go find it online and other fine channels have covered this story. But it got me thinking, obviously, when you go to a hotel and you go on the cruise line, the potential that somebody has been au natural, somebody has gone all the way in the bed that you're sleeping in is more than likely. I just don't think I'd ever connected those dots. That's why we change the sheets. That's why we clean the room, those kind of things, because that is just a fact of life. But beyond that, I do see that there is a challenge for the cruise line here. I try to look at things from a problem-solving perspective, and I'm like, why would these crew members use this suite to fulfill their natural desires? And it made me think about all the footage I've seen of crew quarters and stories about how they just have a bunk and they have to share with somebody else. And that makes me think that there might not be that many good places for the crew members on board to be romantic. And so again, my bent is to think that most people aren't bad people. They're not looking to go out there and do something wrong. And so while it definitely was wrong that these crew members took advantage of this suite and scared this new cruising couple, they were probably just trying to solve a problem. They probably just needed a full-size bed to take care of the business and it was not available. Now, I don't have the full insight into what it's like to live as a crew member. And so I'm just gonna throw it out there. Do you think the cruise line should provide some sort of decent accommodation for this natural kind of thing for all these crew members that are on cruise ships for 6 months at a time, on these long contracts, making relationships? Could this have been avoided if there was a more conducive place for that sweet crew member loving? I don't know. It's an interesting question. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. If you are a crew member, without being too graphic, tell us what the situation is. What happens when you want to be romantic on a cruise ship, and is there any good way to fulfill that need? Regular person, does it freak you out thinking that maybe in the cruise bed that you've now occupied, somebody has done the deed? Or do you just rack that up as a fact of life? Anyways, interesting story. I would definitely be shocked walking in on that. Hopefully it doesn't keep these people from cruising again. But what do you think? My name's Tony, this is Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.